Welcome along to Metro Clinic. I'm Andrew and together with my colleague Laura, we're available 7 days a week with online scheduling. First step is for you to book in for a patch test, and after that we send you an automated consultation online which allows us to get to know a little bit better about your skin type and the skincare that you're using. This allows us to have a look at perhaps if you've had higher strength peel, or if you've been doing anything to your skin that has interrupted with the actual surface of your epidermis. So if you've had something that's resurfaced, for example, your skin, the last thing we want to do is to start blasting a laser onto it. The laser itself is cooled down with a fantastic Polaris Burr Ease system, so it's -30 air that's cooling down any source of light and heat that comes from the laser itself. The patch test itself only takes 10 minutes. What we're looking to do through there is to check the very best energy to go in at the most effective level. A lot of people say, well, I don't need a patch test, but then they're quite happy to go along and have their hair tinted. But again, you would need a patch for that because you don't want to end up green. So that being said, we will also undertake a video consultation if that's easier for you, to answer any questions that allow us to assess the follicles that you have. We're used to dealing with clients from every heritage, whether it's from Irish ancestry, from Norwegian, right the way around the globe. So we're used to dealing with Asian skin, which is predominantly what we specialise in. Clients that come along to us have every skin tone, even to some of the darkest tones that are almost the same colour as our laser cooler. So the Polaris system itself is an NdYag, which means the penetration depth is much more effective than IPL. IPL is simply not safe if you have a skin type that's above a certain range on what's called the Fitzpatrick scale. Essentially, it's those clients who have got particularly pigmented skin, or as I would say, very luckily have pigmented skin, being a white-skinned Scotsman, then the actual laser itself is particularly safe because it passes right the way down to the follicle root, very, very deeply into the very top layers of your epidermis. It's very safe. It doesn't go any further than the follicle depth. It's not going to go right the way through to your back. So somebody asked me recently if it's painful on their teeth, which isn't normally the case when you're having facial hair removal. Sometimes if you've got veneers, for example, and then a cup of tea is uncomfortable, or an ice lolly or something like that, if you have got particularly sensitive teeth, then do let us know so that we can watch out for any signs that you're feeling any discomfort. We talk you all the way through your patch test to make sure that you are comfortable the whole way through, and most people that have been used to plucking or epilating, threading, waxing are shocked just how comfortable having laser with the Polaris system is. Polaris have been around for decades, and they're a UK company which we have been using for years. It is simply the best NdYag system that we have ever encountered, which is why we invested in the best equipment. So if you're thinking of IPL, did it 20 years ago, don't bother. It's good for pigmentation and in some cases for hair removal. If you have any doubt at all, have a look at the research on our website. It tells you exactly what's the best system for you. So that being said, I look forward to welcoming you. As I say, if there's anything that you want to ask, drop us a message. There's a little chat box at the bottom. One of my colleagues, Sam, who does our online inquiries, will help you out and pass you on to us. Everything's in the strictest of confidence. We've got clients that come in with very, very heavy facial hair growth, so we're used to being very discreet and very understanding. We're used to seeing massive changes, especially with PCOS. It's almost unbelievable the difference that people see after 1 or even 2 sessions. It's phenomenal. Changes the whole stature, the shoulders, the back. They're much more comfortable, they're happier in their own self. So that being said, simply book a little patch test, get the Polaris laser, and Andrew, myself, and Laura, my colleague, look forward to welcoming you along.